Hi, everyone. This is Elsie Kerns. And today, Monday, I have a special treat because I invited Julia Gandy on. She is with Embodying Wellness, and she has created a free Zoom upcoming Wednesday, September 2nd, titled The Resilient Parent. One thing we all know that we need today is resilience. So Julia's going to come on and explain all about an 8-week series that she is going to be offering. And I can't wait to hear more about it because I know that we need it. So, Julia, welcome.
Thank you, Elsie. Thank you for inviting me on here. And I really appreciate all that you do for us in the wellness community here in South Jersey. To me, you're like the fairy godmother for all of us. And so I really, I look up to you and I want to be you. But so to, to talk about resiliency right now is we all need it. Like you said, we all need
Sure.
to have those techniques, those tools to help us stay centered. When the world is in disarray around us, which it is right now, we need as many tools to help us get back to that center. And as a mom, as in my home, I have 3 generations, so plus a cat and a dog. So there's a lot of moving parts here within my own home, and with I just started going back to work outside of the home. I still have my coaching business here in the home, but so there's an added layer now with my daughter. She's going to be staying at home to go to school online. So there's another layer there. So I know for me that I'm going to be doing all of these tools and techniques that I've learned over the past 20 years to help me stay centered. Because as a wellness coach, as a peace minister, I need them just as much as everybody, and I need them just to help me sometimes get through the day, help me get through the hour. You know, so the class on Wednesday, it's just kind of like a snippet of what the 8-week series would look like. But the whole goal of everything is to create a community of parents, of just a safe place that people can kind of come and vent if they need to. They can come and get strategies from one another. But I'm also going to be teaching the Heart Math Resilience Advantage throughout this 8-week seminar. And these are techniques that were designed by the Institute of Heart Math for all sectors of society, from pro sports to surgeons to astronauts to all branches of the military. They all use these techniques to help them stay centered in whatever it is that they're doing. So if we can use these techniques for parents, as parents, then it's better for us, and better for our families. Because I and this is just a short story, but when my daughter she's 12 now, but when she was about 3, 4 years old, we were running late to a chiropractic appointment. And I remember running around the house, going all like just trying to figure out, you know, packing up for the day because we had a couple of errands afterwards. And I remember like putting her shoes on her feet, and I was just really hyped up about it. And she's crying. I started crying, and I just stopped and said, "Honey, do you like the way you're feeling right now?" And she's like, "No, mommy, I don't." I said, "Well, I don't like what I'm feeling right now either. We have to make it. And I said, we have to do something differently next time we have to go to our chiropractic appointment." So it was just like that little bit of she's feeling it, I'm feeling it. We're creating this field of interconnection between us. And this is one of the things that we talk about in Heart Math is this field of interconnection, and that our feelings carry through that field. So if we as parents are angry, if we're nervous, and sometimes we're all of that, and that's okay. I mean, there's going to be times where we're feeling distraught and we're feeling um, not peaceful, and we're feeling um, just in some kind of, out of our center. These are techniques to help us get back into center, because our kids feel that, the people in our home feel that. And if you ever walked into I remember the one time I walked into my girlfriend's house, and her husband just got done in a huge argument. And I walked in, and I was like, boom, I get hit by this like wall of anger. I was like, ooh, what just happened in here? And we've all had that experience when you walk into a room and you just have this, you just sense something that has been, you know, remiss in that room. So we are living in this field, and when we can intentionally change how we are feeding that field, then that field is a little bit calmer. It's a little bit less um, stressful, and but it's also, we can create more peace and harmony in our own home. So it's our home can be a refuge in this time of disarray. Um,
Chaos, yes. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Julia, I just want to say that, you know, the Heart Math program, I did just a short, like, weekend thing with it, but I know that you're actually a certified trainer through them. They're out
Mhm.
in California, and I know they work in businesses, they are working educationally. So I know that this free event that you're offering is going to give people an overview of what they might expect during that 8 week series. Would you also mention that I believe as a family counselor, you could work with people individually as well? This is going to be like what, 7:30 to 8:30, just for a snippet of what's going to take place. But give us a little background also in that family counseling and your background with HeartMath.
Yeah, thanks, Elsie. So yes, I am a coach and a trainer with them. So that means I can do a one-on-one coaching or in a small group like a family, and but then I can also train in front of the room. So I've trained nurses and teachers. I've trained business executives. Just, about anybody that would offer me to speak in front of them, I will. So social
Mhm.
workers, anybody, like a lot of caregiving um, people, a lot of caregivers. So the family coaching that I would do is would I would come out to your home and kind of just have like small interviews with each person, kind of figuring out what what needs aren't being met, what needs need to be met, and what's going on, and then just helping each person with identifying what their best strategy moving forward is. So whether it's a group session on doing one of the techniques, or maybe it's an individual one-on-one. So it's really what the family needs itself. Like I said earlier, I have three generations here in this home, so you know how that relationship goes between my mother-in-law and my husband and my daughter, and so there's so whether it's a blended family like I have here, or if it's a you know traditional family, everything's open for discussion, and as far as like I'm comfortable with any kind of family. So it's just trying to make the family blend and work well in harmony and peace. That's the ultimate goal with that.
Well, thanks. Well, I'm trying to adjust my camera here so I can not be on top of you.
There you go.
Here I go. Okay, so Julia, the other thing about this that I want to point out is that this series is all online for 8 weeks, and that part of your decision was to limit it to like 20 families so that you could create that safe space for everyone and allow them to also have an option to express themselves fully. And furthermore, you will, after the series, create a private, I believe, Facebook group so everybody in that community that you're creating can stay supported and connected through you and through each other. So explain that a little bit more to us as well.
Sure. So the excuse me, the 8 week session, the 8 week class is going to be a mixture of the heart math techniques and whatever people need to bring to the table that week. And I, whatever it is that your family is going through, whether it's you're sending your child to hybrid, or they're staying at home, or you're working out of whatever it is that you need to bring to the table, that's fine. What I am intending with this is just absolute honesty and the ability to receive each other empathetically. And you know, I forget whether it was Debbie Ford or Marianne Williamson, and you might be able to help me out with this. Um, and I believe it was Debbie Ford, but she said, and pardon the crassness, but she said if you have a pile of dog poop and you cover it up with whipped cream, it's still a pile of dog poop, right? So
Right.
you can't cover things up with making it look glossy and fake. So I'm really intending, and this is how I try to live my life, is with truth and honesty and integrity. So because it's easier that way, once you lift up all the stuff that's going on, you can then live more easily in a more peaceful state. As a peace minister, I've trained with James Twyman, and our first year in our seminary was how to really get to inner peace. And not that I think that it's a static state. It's a state that you have access to, greater access to, once you start kind of really uncovering that which is going on, that which trying to cover up. So, if you clear off and clear out all that stuff that's going on, you have greater access to that inner peace, and your family will feel it. And again, this course, this 8 week course, and the support group is for families. It's not, it could be just the mom, it could be just the dad, it could be whoever it is, but all members of the family are welcome to the webinar and to the class. So if it's both parents, if it's a single mom, it's a single dad, if it's, you know, every family is welcome, and all family members are welcome to this. So, we can bring up, there's so many techniques that are kid friendly that kids can use, and it's meant to be in the moment techniques, so that if they're stressed about, technology isn't working, then okay, what can we do to help them have these tools that they can use to access and to help them create um, more peace in their own lives. So it's good for the whole family.
So, Julia, that sounds like such a great opportunity, because a little bit of what you're saying is let's address the elephant in the room. You're saying let's get it out there, let's find a safe space to be honest, coming from a place of integrity, and helping us look at techniques which are available through HeartMath. And I know you took that specific course that's working with Resilience Advantage. So
Mhm.
across the bottom of the screen, the link to register for the free Zoom event this Wednesday, September 2nd, with Julia, and learn more about exactly what's going to happen in that 8 week series, how you can become a part of it, or how you can have Julia help you personally as an individual or a family. So, Julia, what would be your final words for all of this so that we can let people know? The link, of course, is also up on Facebook. And if you have any questions, you can contact Julia directly.
Again, Elsie, thank you so much for having me here. And I just know that we, there, what I tell, I have a morning meditation group every morning, and this came to me in one of those meditations is that I really think that we as a society this isn't a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. So
Oh,
we
great.
as a society, we're breaking through, we're creating something new here. And this is our opportunity to create something new. And like a butterfly, like a caterpillar changes to a butterfly, it breaks itself down, and these inside the chrysalis, all these imaginal cells start waking up, and they start forming this beautiful caterpillar. And I really think that this is our time. We are lighting up. These imaginal cells are us, and we are lighting up what we can change into a beautiful society. And if you, I saw this story once where a guy was watching a butterfly break out of its chrysalis, and he saw it struggling, and he opened up the chrysalis to help the butterfly move out. And the butterfly actually couldn't fly after he helped it out, because the chrysalis actually it breaks down all that gunk that's on the wings, and it scrapes it off so the butterfly can fly free. So I really think that what's going on right now is we're moving through that chrysalis, and we need to get the gunk off so that we can fly free. So that's what I want to help people do, and that's something that I work with and work on for myself every day. And like, what can I feed this field? What can I feed the society to help us move forward and upward and onward?
So we have a great thank you from Lisa Roach, who said she loved that idea that instead of a breakdown, it's a breakthrough.
Yeah. Thanks,
Come,
Lisa.
yeah, come join Julia Wednesday, September 2nd. It's going to be 7:30 to 8:30. It's a free Zoom online webinar, and you'll be able to hear all about the 8-week series, The Resilient Parent. Find out more about it and question Julia and how you can be a part of these 20 families that are going to work through what's going on. And as Julia just said, we're going into a breakthrough. Perfect timing. We're entering a brand new season, fall. So please make an effort, join her, find out what this is all about.
Thanks,
Julia,
Elsie.
thanks so much for joining me. I can't wait to hear more about this.
All
I
right.
love heart math.
I do too. I do.
Yeah.
I'm so glad, and thank you so much for inviting me here.
Well, it was great fun to be together. And again, Wednesday, September 2nd, 7:30 to 8:30, join Julia and learn all about it. We need all the resiliency we can get these days.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, take
Uh,
care, everybody.
Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So I stopped streaming. We're off.
Okay.
Okay.